As a brain specialist who has spent decades studying the causes of stroke and neurodegenerative diseases, I thought I had seen everything. But recently I came across a medical case and a related clinical study that genuinely shocked me. A seemingly healthy senior suffered a stroke overnight after eating a fruit that many people, especially older adults, believe is part of a healthy diet. The incident prompted me to re-examine this fruit's biochemical impact on the brain and cardiovascular system. What I found was disturbing. The truth is that certain fruits, despite their natural sweetness and vitamin content, can have hidden effects on blood vessels and brain chemistry, especially when consumed at the wrong time or in excessive quantities. For seniors whose blood vessels are already more fragile and whose metabolic systems are more sensitive, this can be dangerous. Today, I want to share exactly what this fruit is, why it can be harmful, and what you can do to protect your brain from stroke, especially during sleep when the brain is most vulnerable. First, let us understand why the risk of stroke increases as we age. Stroke occurs when blood flow to the brain is suddenly interrupted either by a clot blocking a blood vessel or by a vessel bursting. In older adults, arteries are often stiffer and more prone to rupture after a blockage. The brain, which depends on constant oxygen and glucose supply, begins to suffer damage within minutes of lost circulation. This damage can lead to paralysis, memory loss, and even death. Many factors contribute to stroke risk. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and smoking are well known. But diet also plays a major role, and certain foods can trigger sudden spikes in blood sugar and blood pressure, leading to vascular stress. That is where this particular fruit becomes a problem. The fruit I am referring to is one many people eat late at night as a healthy snack. It is juicy, sweet, refreshing, and often recommended for digestion. But for seniors, it can silently raise the risk of nighttime blood vessel rupture. That fruit is watermelon. Yes, watermelon. While it is hydrating and rich in antioxidants like lycopene, it also contains a high glycemic index. When consumed in large amounts, especially in the evening, watermelon can cause a sudden surge in blood sugar. This triggers insulin release and affects blood vessel tone. For younger people with resilient arteries and stable metabolism, the effect may be minimal. But in older adults, that spike can combine with nighttime blood pressure changes and existing vascular fragility to create a dangerous situation. In fact, some studies have found a link between late-night high sugar intake and increased incidence of nocturnal stroke. The risk is not from watermelon alone, it is from how and when it is consumed and how it interacts with an aging circulatory system. Let me be clear, watermelon is not inherently dangerous. It has health benefits when eaten properly and in moderation. However, for seniors, the context in which it is consumed makes all the difference. The high sugar content of watermelon can lead to rapid increases in blood glucose, and for older adults with impaired insulin sensitivity, this spike may not be managed efficiently. This is especially risky at night when the body's ability to regulate blood sugar is naturally reduced. During sleep, metabolism slows down and insulin response becomes less efficient. At the same time, blood pressure tends to drop, and in some individuals, there is a rebound rise in the early morning hours, a phenomenon known as the morning surge. This fluctuation puts pressure on already weakened arteries. When combined with elevated glucose and insulin levels, it creates a perfect storm for a vascular event like a stroke. Moreover, watermelon contains a substance called citrulline, which has vasodilating effects. While that might seem beneficial for circulation in certain individuals, it can cause unpredictable changes in blood pressure, especially when combined with medications for hypertension or heart disease. This interaction is rarely discussed, but can have significant implications for older adults taking multiple medications. Even more concerning is the false sense of safety many seniors have when eating fruits. The word fruit implies health, but not all fruits behave the same in the body, especially in aging systems. Seniors who think they are making healthy choices by replacing cookies or candy with large amounts of sweet fruits like watermelon in the evening may unknowingly be trading one risk for another. This does not mean seniors should avoid fruit entirely. Fruits are rich in fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, and hydration. However, it is essential to choose low glycemic fruits and eat them at appropriate times. Berries, for example, are low in sugar and high in antioxidants that protect brain cells. Apples, pears, and kiwi offer fiber and nutrients without causing sharp spikes in blood sugar. These are better choices, especially when consumed earlier in the day. I recommend that seniors limit high-sugar fruits like watermelon, pineapple, mango, and grapes in the evening, and instead focus on fruits that support brain health and vascular stability. Timing also matters. Eating fruits 2 to 3 hours before bedtime gives your body time to digest and regulate blood sugar. Avoid late-night snacking altogether if you are already at risk for stroke or have a history of high blood pressure. And if you are taking medications that affect circulation or sugar metabolism, always consult your doctor about the best foods and timing for your condition. Your evening routine should be calm, steady, and supportive of your brain. The wrong food at the wrong time can create stress inside your blood vessels, especially in an aging brain. In the next part of this video, I will explain what habits you can adopt instead of nighttime fruit snacking to support your brain and protect yourself from stroke risk. So what can seniors do instead of eating high-sugar fruits at night? The answer lies in making strategic dietary swaps that support vascular health and brain stability. First, consider incorporating a light, low-glycemic protein-based snack in the evening. Options like a small portion of plain Greek yogurt, a boiled egg, or a few slices of avocado provide steady energy without causing a sugar spike. These foods also supply amino acids that help repair blood vessels and brain tissue during sleep. Unlike sugary fruits, they do not stimulate insulin surges or put stress on your arteries. In fact, protein before bed has been shown to support nighttime muscle maintenance and reduce blood sugar variability. Second, if you still crave something sweet, try pairing it with fiber or healthy fats to slow absorption. For example, a few berries with a spoon of nut butter can satisfy your palate while keeping your blood sugar steady. The goal is not to eliminate sweetness completely, but to manage how your body processes it. Another option is to make use of herbal teas. Chamomile, lemon balm, and rooibos are calming, naturally sweet, and help regulate blood pressure. These teas are caffeine-free and contain compounds that support brain circulation and reduce inflammation. Replacing a sugary snack with a warm herbal tea creates a soothing ritual while protecting your vascular system. Beyond food, your evening environment also plays a role in stroke prevention. Reducing bright light, limiting screen time, and practicing calming activities before bed can lower cortisol levels and prevent nighttime blood pressure spikes. Activities like gentle stretching, slow breathing, or even writing in a gratitude journal help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and improves blood vessel function. Sleep quality itself is directly linked to stroke risk. Poor sleep increases inflammation and reduces the brain's ability to regulate its blood flow. That is why a peaceful evening routine matters just as much as what you eat. Think of it as protecting your brain through every choice you make, what you consume, how you wind down, and how you sleep. All of these are small daily investments in your long-term neurological health. For seniors who have been used to eating fruit at night for many years, this change may seem difficult at first. But within days of shifting your habits, your body begins to respond. You might notice more stable energy in the morning, less grogginess, and improved blood pressure readings. Over time, these benefits accumulate, reducing your stroke risk and enhancing your mental clarity. Replacing a dangerous nighttime fruit habit with brain-supportive alternatives is not about restriction. It is about precision. Eating with intention and aligning your choices with how your body functions after 60 is the key to aging with strength. As we continue, I will explain how certain vitamins and supplements can work alongside these evening routines to further protect your brain from vascular damage. Let us now look at how targeted vitamins and supplements can support your brain and blood vessels, especially at night when the body enters repair mode. One of the most important nutrients for stroke prevention is magnesium. Magnesium helps regulate blood pressure, keeps blood vessels relaxed, and supports optimal nerve function. Many seniors are deficient in magnesium due to dietary gaps and medication side effects. Taking a low dose of magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate in the evening can promote relaxation and improve blood flow to the brain. Another key nutrient is omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These are found in fish oil and algae oil supplements and are well known for reducing inflammation and supporting brain cell membranes. Regular intake of omega-3s has been linked to lower stroke risk and improved cognitive function. If you are not eating fatty fish at least twice a week, consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement. Vitamin D is also essential. It plays a role in regulating immune and vascular function. Low vitamin D levels have been associated with increased stroke risk and poorer neurological recovery. A simple blood test can reveal if you are deficient. If so, your doctor may recommend a supplement, ideally taken with dinner or your evening snack for better absorption. Coenzyme Q10 is another supplement worth considering, especially if you are taking statins for cholesterol. Statin medications can deplete CoQ10, which is vital for energy production in the cells of the heart and brain. Low CoQ10 may impair circulation and increase fatigue. Taking 100 to 200 milliliters of CoQ10 in the evening can support vascular health and cellular energy. Additionally, some seniors benefit from herbal supplements such as ginkgo biloba, which supports circulation in small blood vessels, including those in the brain. However, always consult your doctor before starting herbal products, especially if you are on blood thinners or blood pressure medications. The timing of supplements also matters. Taking brain-supportive nutrients in the evening aligns with the body's natural repair cycle during sleep. Nighttime is when your brain clears out toxins, restores neurotransmitter balance, and heals microvascular injuries. By supplying your body with the right nutrients before this process begins, you enhance its ability to heal and protect itself. But supplements are not magic. They work best as part of a system, one that includes balanced nutrition, good sleep hygiene, controlled blood pressure, and a calm nervous system. It is the synergy of lifestyle, mindset, and support that gives you the best defense against stroke. For seniors watching this, do not think of supplements as a burden. Think of them as reinforcements. Your brain is still capable of remarkable repair even after age 70, but it needs your support. One capsule of magnesium, 1 teaspoon of fish oil, one conscious decision not to eat high-sugar fruit before bed. These small actions add up to long-term protection. In the final section of this video, I will give you a complete nightly routine you can follow step by step to lower your stroke risk and support brain health naturally. Let me now give you a simple step-by-step nightly routine that any senior can follow to protect their brain, reduce stroke risk, and support restful sleep. Step 1, 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Eat your final meal of the day. Keep it light, balanced, and low in added sugars. Include some vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil or avocado, and a small portion of lean protein. Avoid high glycemic fruits or starchy desserts. Step 2. If you need a snack later in the evening, choose a brain-friendly option such as Greek yogurt, a boiled egg, or a handful of walnuts. These support vascular repair and reduce inflammation. Step 3. If your doctor has recommended supplements, take them at this time. Magnesium, CoQ10, and omega-3s are ideal to take with food in the evening for optimal absorption and nighttime benefit. Step 4. Prepare your environment. Dim the lights in your home, avoid TV or phone screens, and reduce noise. This tells your brain it is time to wind down. Step 5. Brew a cup of herbal tea. Chamomile rooibos or lemon balm are all excellent choices to relax your nervous system and support better blood flow to the brain. Step 6. Do 5 to 10 minutes of slow movement. Simple stretches. Seated yoga or walking slowly around the house helps stimulate circulation without raising heart rate. Step 7. Take 5 minutes for mental relaxation. This could be deep breathing, meditation prayer, or writing down 3 things you are grateful for. This reduces stress hormones and prepares your brain for deeper sleep. Step 8. Go to bed at a consistent time each night. A regular schedule helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which in turn supports blood pressure, blood sugar, and hormone balance. Step 9. Make sure your bedroom is cool, quiet, and dark. Proper sleep conditions are critical for brain repair and detoxification. Finally, step 10, reflect on your day with kindness. Congratulate yourself for taking steps toward better brain health. A sense of accomplishment, even from small actions, sends a powerful signal to the brain that you are safe, supported, and cared for. These steps are not complex or expensive. They do not require pills or procedures. They only require consistency and intention. When practiced daily, this routine becomes a form of medicine, a gentle, effective therapy that protects the brain and strengthens the body over time. You do not need to fear stroke or cognitive decline as you age. You can take charge starting tonight. Every choice you make in the hours before bed matters more than you think. So start with one step, add another next week, and soon this routine will become your new normal. If this video helped you understand how one fruit could raise your stroke risk and what you can do instead, please like and share it. And subscribe for more expert tips on senior health. Together, we can build a stronger, wiser, healthier community, starting one night at a time.